We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Anna Kowalska Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head women's basketball coach Anna Kowalska. And Anya, your girls officially clinched their playoff spot on Wednesday with a big win over Concord. Talk about that game against Concord and what you saw.
I think the leftover games that we have, all the games will be extremely hard, just because everyone's fighting for the spots. But I was just proud how we just came out and how we made shots. We couldn't make any shots against Frostburg, so we got better with that one. So we're getting better, and I was just happy about the effort overall. But I think more about the offensive stuff because we struggled the game before.
And we talked a little bit about it before we came on the air. Clinching is nice, but you want one of those top 6 spots. Talk about this last kind of week and a half of games and kind of how you're fighting for that position.
You know, having such a young roster, we have a couple, maybe 4 returners only who are playing consistently. The rest of our freshmen. I don't talk about the seeding, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that it's helping us. I think what we're working on right now is just getting better from day to day, focusing on what we need to do in the tournament. And then the outcome, win or loss, will come in. And whatever seed will be, we're just going to compete in the tournament. And that's basically our goal, is to just get better.
And you mentioned you're focusing on making more shots. How do you guys work on that in practice every day and get better like you did against Concord?
Well, you know, we only have an hour and a half. That's probably this is the most we probably practice. We try to keep it shorter because of the season grinding and the tournament now. So I think it's up to them to make those shots outside of practice, spend some extra time on their own game, just because we have a limited time to do that on the court. And especially with a younger group like that, they gotta get shots. And they're going to see a lot of physicality now. Everyone's going to be coming out strong just because everyone's fighting for the spots. So the shots will come harder. But if you work on it in the gym extra, we'll be okay. But we'll see. You know what I mean? But I was happy with Concord. Glenville will be a tough one now. And then we have 2 more games that are tough as well, home and away. So it's up to them how much they want to spend time outside of practice.
And in that game against Concord, your 2 leaders leading the way again, Rachel Wilson and Kenzie Dalton, both getting 21 points on the day. Talk about their leadership and kind of how crucial it's been down this stretch.
You know what? Kenzie's game, Rachel gives us that number most recently, pretty consistent, so I'm very happy about her. Kenzie, she just does all the other stuff, but I tell her every day, you're capable of scoring 20-some points per game. She can shoot 3. She can go to the basket. She can hit mid-range. So how she did against Concord, she needs to do that consistently, game to game. Sometimes it's harder when you're playing. When you're guarding one of the best players in the conference. Then you have to guard, and then you have to score, and then run offense. So I understand that, but she's getting more mature. I love her leadership on the court. I love how willing she is to go outside her box, and then willing to do stuff for the team to win. So her scoring 21, it was amazing. For me, I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, this is what I want you to do every single game, because I know she's capable. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I won't tell that to a player that I see they cannot shoot very well or this or that, but with her, she's capable of hitting those numbers. So I was extremely happy that right before the tournament, she showed that she can score.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head women's basketball coach Anna Kowalska. And Anya, we hear head men's basketball coach Chris Richardson say it all the time. There's no off days in the Mountain East Conference, and that's especially true on the women's side. Talk about this competition down the stretch and how you guys are fighting.
Well, it's everyone's going to probably show a game, you know what I mean, because they want to be the highest seed where they can. I think Fairmont's the one who secured number 1 seed, but everything else outside of this is very open. So we have 4 more games. The 2 road games will be tough, and then we have actually 3 games, and then we have 1 home game on Wednesday. And Point Park just beat Glenville. They beat a couple good teams too, so they're getting better as a team. I think they're just peaking right now, so it's not gonna be an easy game either. So it's gonna be very grinding. It's gonna be grinding, and I tell my players, do not slow down, do not stop going to the gym, do not stop working on your game. Some of them are requesting individuals, some of them are working in the gym. So I'm happy. We watched some film yesterday, so we just need to keep rolling with just outworking everyone. And in order to do that, we have to spend some extra time. And I'm pretty happy right now. Our mental set, and hopefully we can stay healthy all the way till the end, and we can keep playing hard.
And you guys getting ready for Glenville State this weekend, a tough matchup on the road in the Waco Center. Talk about the Pioneers and kind of what they're bringing to the table.
You know, the style that they play, you have to be disciplined against them. You have to be, and it's their senior night game too. So I'm going to be honest with you, I like those challenges. I like playing teams like that because I think that one area that we need to do better sometimes is just be more disciplined for four quarters. And I think we're working toward that, and it's going to show us going there against Glenville how much better we got from the first time we played Glenville at home, because we had just some unforced turnovers that I'm watching the game. I'm like, why? It's because we need to be locked in and focused for 4 quarters. That's how they play that game. They want you not be focused. They want you to throw stuff. And so I want to see how better we got from the first game. So for me, I'm looking at this as did we get better as a team, and how we're going to respond in front of Glenville crowd. And you know what I mean, it's a nice arena over there, and it's a nice gym, and senior night. I want to see how locked in is going to be, because it's going to help us a little bit what the tournament is going to be. So I'm pretty excited to see that.
And finally, you talk about a young team heading into this tournament. What's your message to your girls at this point with 3 games left as you head down the stretch?
You know what? At the end of the day, it's going to be my upperclassmen have to step in and help out. So it's, you know what I mean, Kenzie, Rachel, Bri, Gracie. We need to be locked in, and the rest of them will follow them. So I think the biggest thing for me is going to be my returners, make sure we're locked in, make sure we show our younger ones what it takes to win in the tournament by practicing hard every day, and be more focused. So I think I'm very excited because I think we have a good group.
Thanks, Anya. Good luck this weekend. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.